Bakers, you ready? Welcome to the Delicious Bake Club.
I'm Phoebe Wood, and today I'm sharing something truly exciting with you. We've launched a brand new delicious baking range. Our double chocolate mousse cake is one of our absolute favorites. Today I'm going to show you how to make it topped with a vanilla mascarpone and a beautiful coffee syrup. So the first thing we're going to do for this cake is make our brownie base. Now, for your cake pan, you'll need to line your tin so that you've got about 2 centimeters overhang of baking paper, as the mousse does come up a little bit above the cake pan. We have our brownie mix, some melted cooled butter, and 2 eggs. And we'll just mix that until it's nice and smooth. Okay, that's come together beautifully. Now we can spread that into the pan. So once that batter's in the pan, you can just use a small palette knife to spread it all the way to the edges and smooth the top, or you can use the back of a spoon. Now I'm going to bake this in a preheated oven at 180 for about 18 to 20 minutes, and you want a beautiful fudgy brownie for this one. Okay, it's ready to go. Now we're ready to make our mousse mixture, which goes on top of the brownie. The brownie is now completely cooled, which is really important for this next step. So we have our mousse mixture, and then we're just adding some cold milk to the mousse mixture. And this whips up into the most beautiful, light and airy mousse. Okay, the final element for our mousse is to add some thickened cream, and then we'll whisk again for about 2 minutes until it's beautiful stiff peaks. This is good enough to eat on its own. Beautiful and luscious. We're just going to spoon it on top of the brownie. This looks amazing, and it's ready to now set in the fridge for about 3 hours or until it's nice and firm. The first thing I'm going to do is make some beautiful chocolate shards. So we just need 2 sheets of baking paper, and we've got some melted chocolate. I'm using a 70% chocolate here for a beautiful bittersweet flavour. We're just going to pour the chocolate onto one of the sheets of baking paper and just spread it out until it's really nice and thin. I'm going to put the second sheet of baking paper on top and just press it down. I'm going to roll the baking paper from the short edge. Now I'll just pop this in the freezer for about 2 hours until it's nice and set. The next element is a beautiful coffee syrup. So I just need some strong coffee, caster sugar, and some vanilla bean paste. So I'll just add all of these things to a saucepan and simmer for about 7 to 8 minutes until it's nice and thick. Next, I'm going to make our mascarpone cream. We have some beautiful mascarpone, we have some thickened cream, some pure icing sugar, which is sifted, and then a touch more vanilla. And then I'll just use the electric beaters to bring this together to a nice thick cream. So our cream is now ready to go. I'm just going to pop it in the fridge until we're ready to serve the cake. Our incredible double chocolate mousse cake is ready. I'm going to add our garnish elements that we prepared before. So our chocolate shards. To open this, you just want to hold 2 edges and then rip it. It's quite satisfying. And then you need to work quite quickly here to make sure that they don't melt. First we'll add our mascarpone cream. So you can just spoon that on in some beautiful pillowy peaks. And then we're going to top the mascarpone with our beautiful coffee syrup. And you can just let some of that lovely syrup drizzle down the sides. And then finally, we'll top with the chocolate shards. And here it is, our incredible double chocolate mousse cake from the new Delicious baking range. Trust me, it's completely impossible to resist. For this recipe and more from our new baking range, head to delicious.com.au.